Welcome to The Daily Decant, your 5-minute briefing on the world of wine. Each episode delivers practical insights to help you choose, order, and talk about wine with more confidence in everyday social settings. Let's get into today's decant. The big Sunday wrap, and I want to start where we started on Tuesday, with a reframe. Rosé is not a seasonal wine, it's not a warm weather compromise, and it's not what you drink when you can't decide between red and white. At its best, Rosé is a fully realized wine style with its own identity, its own terroirs, its own producers, and its own capacity to produce genuinely profound bottles. This week we covered 5 distinct expressions of that. Let's pull them all together. So on Tuesday, we established the foundation. Rosé is made from red grapes using methods that extract only a small amount of color from the skins, never by blending red and white wine together. The 2 main methods, direct press for the pale, delicate, bone-dry style, and maceration or saignée for the fuller, more structured, deeper colored style, produces wines so different in character they could almost be considered separate categories. What unites them is this: great dry rosé is bone dry. Paint color tells you nothing about sweetness, and vintage matters enormously. The freshness that makes most rosé so pleasurable fades quickly, and so always buy the most recent vintage available. With the most important exception of Tavel and Syrah's Bandol Rosé, both of which reward 3 to 8 years of cellaring, with complexity and development that transforms them entirely. Wednesday was Provence, the benchmark. Pale, delicate, direct press, bone-dry mineral. The wines of the Cru Côte de Provence from producers like Domaine Haute set the standard that the world is currently trying to imitate. And Bandol Rosé from Domaine Tempier is richer, more d'Oeuvre dominant, capable of aging, showing that Provence contains multitudes. Thursday was Tavel, France's only rosé-only appellation, producing deep, structured, serious wines that age like red wine and pair with food that would overwhelm anything from Provence. Friday was Domestic Rosé, California's coastal producers and Oregon's Pinot Noir rosés, which have quietly closed the gap with the French benchmark and now offer extraordinary value at $20 to $40. My personal top 5 from Rosé Week, number 1, Domaine Tempier, Bandol Rosé, the most serious and complex rosé in France, and a wine that genuinely surprises everyone who tastes it for the first time. Number 2, Chateau d'Aquaria, Tavel, one of the great values in French wine, for sure. $20 for a wine that punches it twice the price. Number 3, Domaine Haute, Clos Murier, the benchmark single estate Provence Rosé, everything the style is supposed to be. Number 4, Cristom, Willamette Valley Rosé, the domestic bottle that convinced me Oregon has fully arrived as a rosé region. And number 5, Pedroncelli Dry Rosé from Sonoma, because the best value in category matters, and this is it. So the 3-sentence rosé cheat sheet is: 1, great rosé is made from red grapes using the direct press method. It's not a blend of red and white. And great dry rosé is bone dry, so the pink color is not an indicator of sweetness. 2, always check the vintage and drink within 2 years of harvest, except for Tavel and Bandol, which improve with 3 to 8 years of age. 3, for value, start with Chateau d'Aquaria, Tavel at $20, and Pedroncelli California Rosé at $15. These are 2 of the most reliable overachievers in the category. And next week, I'm genuinely excited about this one, and I think it might be the most useful week we've done on the show. The Everyday Drinker, an entire week dedicated entirely to wines under $25 that overdeliver. No prestige labels, no collector bottles, no wines that require a mailing list or 6-month waiting period, just the bottles that a serious, thoughtful wine drinker can find at any good shop, open on any Tuesday without a special occasion, and feel genuinely well served by. We're going to cover reds, whites, sparkling, and a few wild cards that will surprise you. And we're going to talk about which grapes and regions reliably overdeliver at low prices, and which ones almost never do. We're also going to build a shopping list that you can take to any wine shop in the country and walk out with 6 excellent bottles for under $150. It's going to be the most practical week we've ever done. Make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you on Monday. That's today's Daily Decant. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe and share with your friends so you can continue building your wine knowledge in just a few minutes a day. See you tomorrow for the next decant.